Hello and welcome to New India Junction Newscast, where we cover positive development stories in India. Let's take a look at the stories. I'm your host Priyanka Deo and today's Wednesday, August 21st, 2019. First up, UK terrorism. Prime Minister Modi had a phone conversation with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson where he expressed his concern over the violence and vandalism done by a mob against the High Commission of India in London on the last Indian Independence Day. Modi stressed the importance of eliminating threats by violence, radicalism and intolerance in the context of terrorist organizations like ISIS. Now, PM Johnson assured PM Modi that all steps would be taken to ensure the safety and the security of the High Commission personnel and visitors. The two leaders will be interacting during the G7 summit in 2019 in France later this month. And next, plastic ban. In his Independence Day speech on August 15, Prime Minister Modi addressed the nation and urged the people to eliminate and stop using single-use plastic. Now, in order to comply, the staff and agencies of the Parliament House complex decided to comply with directions and will now be using environmentally friendly or biodegradable bags, materials and bottles. And next, Jammu and Kashmir. A terrorist identified as Momin Godri, who was affiliated with militant organization LET or Lashkar-e-Taiba, was killed in Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla between an encounter between security forces and terrorists since the revocation of Article 370. Now, the encounter had begun last evening at 7:30 p.m. and had continued through the night until 3:30 a.m. Two J&K police personnel sustained injuries and a special police officer for J&K police was killed in the encounter. Sub-Inspector Amardeep Parihar was rushed to an army hospital for treatment. And to continue with Jammu and Kashmir, US President Trump repeated his Kashmir mediation offer. He also said that the situation was complicated and had a lot to do with religion. He said, and I quote, "You have Hindus and you have the Muslims, and I wouldn't say they get along so great." Trump will be meeting PM Modi at the G7 summit in France later this month. His remarks on Kashmir came after phone conversations with Pakistan's PM Imran Khan, then with phone conversations with PM Modi, and then again with PM Khan over the past few days. And next, water. The central government has started building a diversion that will stop water from flowing into Pakistan in a way that does not break the Indus Waters Treaty. This is according to Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Now, the Indus Waters Treaty, made in September of 1960 and brokered by the World Bank, lays down the rules for how water of the Indus and its tributaries that flow in both countries will be used. According to the ministry, the channels that will be diverted for the water bodies that are part of the catchment area and outside of the catchment area will be done in a way that will not break the treaty. And next, space. After Chandrayaan-2 successfully entered lunar orbit yesterday, ISRO Chief K. Sivan said that the next major event will happen on September 2nd when the lander will be separated from the orbiter. An additional 3-second maneuver will be held on September 3rd to ensure that all systems of the lander are running smoothly. Now, even though ISRO is not too familiar with lunar landings, ISRO remains extremely confident. Chandrayaan-2 is India's second lunar expedition which will shed light on the unexplored South Pole region of the moon. And next, DocSap, which does online doctor consultations, has launched its first campaign, Baat To Karo. The campaign aims to urge people to talk about mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and men's and women's health and sexual wellness. The campaign also aims to foster an environment for people to speak freely and openly about problems that are widely ignored or considered taboo in society instead of suffering in silence. Celebrities including Yuvraj Singh, Randeep Hooda, and Neha Dhupiya have already tweeted about this campaign. And next, cricket. Pacer S. Sreesant's life ban for the 2013 IPL spot fixing has been reduced to 7 years by the BCCI. The 36-year-old's ban ends in September of 2020. This comes months after the Supreme Court set aside the life ban and asked the BCCI to take a new decision on the time of the punishment. All along, Sreesant has maintained that the allegations are false and that he is innocent. Sreesant has last played for India in 2011. And finally, it was the opening day of Lakme Fashion Week Winter Festive 2019 this past Tuesday, and Katrina Kaif was the showstopper for veteran designer Manish Malhotra. His collection was inspired by beauty that was larger than life. Katrina wore a heavily embellished velvet lehenga for the show. This is the 20th year of the week-long fashion event. And that's a wrap for the stories for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to like and share it with your friends and family. Also, be sure to leave a comment below because I want to know your opinion on these stories. And last but not least, be sure to subscribe to New India Junction. It is super easy. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button that appears on the screen right here. With that being said, we'll see you next time on New India Junction Newscast. Till then, this is Priyanka Deo signing off.